This is the United Bank Playbook with Dana Holgorsen.
I'm Amanda Mazey here with Coach Dana Holgorsen. And Coach, it's been kind of a crazy week. You've had two wide receivers depart, Tavares Copeland and Ivan McCartney. How much of a distraction is that, and how does that change your game plan?
It's not a distraction for the guys that are in the building that want to play football. So we're disappointed with some of the losses that have occurred over the last month, but we're sticking together as a team, and we're anxious to get back out there and play as a team. Do like our approach last week, thought we practiced well, thought we were prepared to play. Too many simple mistakes, too many elementary mistakes, which prevented us from being able to win the game. We got to get that cleaned up and then get back to work this week.
Defensively, Oklahoma plays a lot of man-to-man coverage. You've seen a lot of zone coverage this season. At this point, is it good to kind of just prepare for something completely different?
It probably couldn't hurt. We did kind of get back on track offensively last week, and Gino kind of got into a rhythm. Didn't have very good success in the run game, especially on third and short, which isn't an issue. We got to be able to get in that rhythm again, regardless of what kind of defense they're out there. If it's man-to-man or if it's zone, we got to move the football, and we got to get into a rhythm, and we got to convert first downs when they're critical downs on third down, which we were pretty average last week at that.
And Oklahoma is leading the Big 12 in pass defense, so that's something you guys are definitely going to have to prepare for.
Yeah, they got really good cover people. I mean, they really do. They've got 5 or 6 guys that can just cover you because they're talented, and they do a great job recruiting. They do a great job of player development, and they're talented with the sound scheme. We just got to win some one-on-one matchups. It doesn't matter who it is. You got to find it inside yourself to be able to win one-on-one matchups. Same thing up front. They're going to bring 4 or 5 people, and we got to block those guys. We got to make sure that we win those matchups.
And offensively, Oklahoma puts up a lot of numbers like you do. They are averaging 46 points a game. Landry Jones, pretty stellar at his position. So, it's just a tough task.
It is. They're good on all 3 sides of the ball. Offensively, they play really fast. This is going to be the most up-tempo team that we've seen all year, even more up-tempo than Baylor at times. So they're going to play fast. They got talented guys. They probably got the best receiving corps in the country. They got 2 quarterbacks that are capable of making plays and getting first downs, and then special teams wise, they're as good as there is in the conference. So we'll be a challenge, we'll be a task, but we're anxious to get out there and meet it head on.
In times like this, you really find out what your team is made of in times of adversity. So what is your team made of right now?
Well, we're still trying to figure that out. It's a new era. It's a new task. Each week we play somebody that we really don't know a whole lot about from a team standpoint. And, said at the beginning of the year, it's going to take a year or 2 years before we truly understand the Big 12. No excuses. We need to line up and try to win every game. But it's going to take some time before we truly understand the situation we're in.
And how is practice right now? Are the guys hanging their heads down, or are they just as fired up, ready to go as they were at the beginning of the season?
Well, it's you get into the daily grind. You get into the weekly grind, especially towards the end of the year. It gets tough. It's just a grind. We got to get guys that push through.
All right, good luck. Thanks, Coach.
This is the United Bank Playbook with Dana Holgorsen.